Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a collective haul, so if you like these types of videos please consider subscribing and I will get into the haul now. So I am filming this before I go to university, so I don't have too much time, but I thought I would just film this before the lighting goes because when I get back there won't be enough light. But this haul is going to include things from, like, one thing from Tkmaxx, Clinton's, Depop and also New Look. So I will go through the Tkmaxx item first, and I managed to find this mirror. It does have a mark on it here because when the lady wrapped it up she did put tape across it, so I am hoping I can get that mark out. But basically it's this skull mirror and it is in like a round shape with all these skulls around it, so I will just try and show you without getting the mirror in too much. But that's what the skulls look like, and they go all the way around the mirror. And I just thought this was so unique and I hadn't seen anything like it. I did pick it up quite a few weeks ago now, and it did cost £9.99 as you can see from the sticker on the back. And there is also a hook here as well, so you can put a nail in the wall and then kind of hook it on top of it, which I didn't actually see when I first went to pick it up. So far I haven't put this up anywhere just because I'm kind of running out of space, but I really liked the look of it. So the skulls are the only main feature on it, and it is about maybe 30 centimeters in like height. So I felt like this was a good deal, and I hadn't actually seen anything like this posted in the group or anything. I just went in to see if they'd actually reduced their Halloween stuff, and I did find this. So I was really happy to pick this up. They also had like Ouija board cushions that I thought were cool, but because I already have this one, which I will link the haul to, yeah, I thought I didn't really need another cushion, but those were really cool. So that's the first item that I picked up. The second lot of items are from Clinton's, and I just went in actually yesterday to see if they'd reduced anything, and I found this bath bomb which is called the Cutest Pumpkin in the patch, and it's in the scent Pumpkin Harvest, and it was originally £3 as you can see, but it was reduced to £1.50 and it just looks like this. And I always think if you can find bath bombs for like £1 to £2, it's a really good deal because I never have a bath without one. So I thought I would pick this up. But the main reason I kind of bought something from Clinton's was I saw this, and he's like a little marshmallow ghost. And I saw him like in this cage box thing, and I went to have a look at him and I was just like, oh, he's cute, but I don't really need anything like that. Like, I've already got the bear, like all the ones here. So I put him back, and then I kind of wandered around the mini table, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get him. I had seen people post on the Halloween group about these like squashy things, but I never thought that I needed one until I actually saw it. So the label, it says Squishmallows, because immediately I thought he looked like a marshmallow, and then I saw the label and that is the purpose. And he was originally £6.99 but reduced to £3.49, so I feel like that was a good deal. Yeah, he's quite simplistic. As you can see, he is mainly white with this little like thing going on up here. He does have two eyes, a mouth with some fangs, and then he says boo across him. Honestly, I think I'd prefer if he didn't have boo across, but I mean, it's not that big of an issue. And then he is just plain on the back. But if you felt these, they feel like really, I don't know, just like fun to squish. So I did pick up this one, and he sits kind of just here. The next one I will go on to is Depop now. So I did get this dress from Jawbreaker, and it's one of the really old styles, and it's the Ouija board like dress with like the plain skirt. And I remember seeing this when I, like 5 years ago, when I first wanted to get into Gothic fashion, and I always saw this advertised, and I wasn't too into like the kind of Ouija board print, but I do kind of really like it now. And yeah, I always remember seeing that dress, so when I saw it on Depop I was like, oh my gosh. And I think it was £15, which isn't too bad because it is a dress that you can't get anymore. I think the only place I've seen it is on Emp, and it's like £50 or something, so quite expensive for a simplistic dress. It has these thick straps, and then the chest area is where the main detail is. So it is kind of like a creamy white print on top of black, with all these flowers and kind of faces and skulls. And then it goes down to yes, no, the alphabet, the numbers, and then it says goodbye again with this really pretty flowery skull print. The skirt is kind of standard, so just plain black, and I really like the back detail as well. It is kind of like a caged effect with this kind of crossing of the straps going on. But yeah, I really liked this, and I did get it in a size small, and it kind of reminds me of when clothes said they were a small and they actually mean they're a small, and this fits me perfectly. I also have a dress, it's like a bug dress from Jawbreaker, again from about 4 years ago now, and I really liked the clothing they did 4 years ago. I mean, they still come out with good stuff, but nothing that I'd really want to buy, if that makes sense. It's not like the Killstar stuff that comes out where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need that. And both this one and the bug dress I have in a small, and they fit me perfectly. So really glad that I found this. Then moving on to the second purchase from Depop, which I am definitely the most excited about, and it is these. You would have seen these in the thumbnail photo as well, but these are some more winkle pickers because I need another pair, and these are actually from the Gothic shoe company. So the Gothic shoe company was around kind of when Tkmaxx was around, and they were the two kind of traditional handmade winkle picker places. The Gothic shoe company I think went bankrupt or something, and they started scamming people, which was terrible. And I actually placed an order with them and I got it refunded, and I was really disappointed because I really wanted a pair. So then I went and got my other pair that I have now, which are PVC from Tkmaxx, and they said they were on holiday and then they were coming up with new designs, and now they're just gone, and they said they were returning in March, and it's now November. So I think something happened with them, so now there's not really a winkle picker company that I really am aware of. If you know where they do like traditional winkle pickers that are made of leather as well, because that is a big factor for me. I know I got the PVC ones, but these are just 100 times better. Do let me know in the comments, because I do really like winkle pickers. So these ones are made of black leather, and I can really tell a difference. These really like form to your feet. I've only worn them twice, and the first time they did rub me here, but basically with any winkle pickers I get, I always find my foot slips out of them, so I do put heel grippers, and that was the bit that irritated my foot. So it wasn't really the shoe, it was more of the thing that I put inside. I do also have insoles in these, which are gel, because they are completely flat, as you can see, like the proper winkle pickers. Like there's a slight heel there, but it's really not that much. So I do put gel insoles in them just to make them a bit more comfortable. They are super pointy, as you can see, and they have the stitching going up like the traditional ones have, and there are 4 main buckles across here, and there is a big zip. So you do have to kind of undo the zip, put your foot in, then do the zip up, and then do the buckles, so they are a bit time consuming. There is no side zip or anything, but yeah, I really like these. And when they're on your feet, they feel like slippers, which is amazing. The only thing that concerned me about these were I had to get them in a size 5 because it was Depop. But I just thought, like, Gothic shoe company winkle pickers are so rare to find. Like, you don't really find them at all. So I did take a risk with these and get the size 5, and I was messaging the lady, but these actually match up to my size 4 Tkmaxx, which is kind of interesting. But because a lot of the length is here, your foot only really stops here, so it wasn't too big of a deal, and I just wear thick socks with them and they fit really well. I do have to have them done up to the tightest one, but they look good and they feel amazing. So really happy with these. The lady said they originally sold for, I think, £150, which I do believe, because I definitely paid over the 100 when I first ordered with them and then got it refunded. But I paid £52 including shipping for these, and they were only worn a couple of times, and I can believe that because they are in amazing condition. This bit on the end, just if you don't know, I put like this plastic that basically stops the sole wearing down at the tip to avoid all the stitching fraying, because I have had that issue with my ones from Underground because it just completely wore away, so I do put the plastic on there to help that. But very, very happy with these, and I couldn't believe that I found a pair of like the shoes I really, really wanted. And I would say these and the Underground ones are probably my most comfortable winkle pickers out of the white ones and the patent ones as well. And then the last items are from New Look. So the first one is actually a dress, and I'm not going to go over the main details too much because I did actually buy a dress super similar to this. Like, it is exactly the same apart from the length. So I will leave my haul where I went over the main details more thoroughly in that video, because I basically bought this maxi dress from New Look and I loved it. But now it's going into winter, I thought I'd buy kind of the same one but with this shorter skirt. And it's basically a skater style dress, but the idea for this, because you're probably thinking, why did I buy it in winter when the straps are like super thin? I have been wearing this layered on top of long sleeve tops, so I've worn it on top of my orange one. If I did an outfit of the day, I'll link it, but I can't remember what I've done. But I did buy this. It's mainly black with this corset detail down the front, and then like a long flowy skirt. Again, super similar to the maxi skirt. I got it in a size 10. It fits me perfectly. It has a stretchy back, which is good too, as you can see. And this dress just fits me so well. It's so comfortable, and I really like layering this with those winkle pickers. They just look amazing together. And the thing that made me buy this dress was it was originally £17.99, then it was reduced to £8, which was so good for a skater dress. But the main reason I ordered from New Look to begin with is I really wanted to find a really long black cardigan. So I have a long cardigan in green and I love it, and it feels like a dressing gown. I'm actually going to wear this today. And I really love it, but it's green, and when I'm wearing outfits with colour, I don't want to put like orange and green together. I do have a black one from Primark, but it's a bit shorter, and I really liked the length of the green one. And when I went into New Look, they had this one. I will just show you it kind of from afar, but this is kind of what goes around your neck, and then it does go all the way down. On the model, I think it goes like mid-thigh, but she's super tall and I'm so short that it does go past my knees, which I really like. So on the model, because I will link everything, but if you see on the model it looks a lot shorter, it's because the model is a bit taller and it probably will say the model's height on there. But this is the cardigan that I have linked. It's just quite long on me because I am like 5'2". But this one originally cost £22.99, which I felt like was a bit pricey for a cardigan. I mean, definitely better than some places, but I really loved the feel of this one. And they did have, was it 20% off? Because it went down to £18.39, which I felt like was such a good deal, especially because I then paid £8 for the dress, then got free delivery. So my total was £26.39 for a cardigan and a dress and delivery, which I feel like is such a good deal. But so happy with this. I have worn this, it's so cozy. I've worn the dress, I love it. I've worn the shoes. Because I have waited a bit longer to do this haul, I can tell you that I've worn the things and I do really like them. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this shorter haul because I literally have to get my bus in a few minutes. I am looking at getting some lights so I can film when I get back and things, so it's a bit less rushed. But I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. Like it if you did enjoy it, and comment down below about the winkle pickers that I talked about, if you know any shops that sell them, what item you liked the most. As I said at the beginning, please consider subscribing if you like these types of videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!